Welcome to the Duckfellas Podcast, your weekly dose of waterfowl wisdom, blind banter, and hunting stories that might just be mostly true. Hosted by Tyler, Kade, and fucking Austin. Three fellas chasing feathers and good times. Do us a favor, hit that like button or subscribe wherever you're listening in at today. Say something.
I was waiting on you.
They want to hear something.
They want to hear you talk.
That's a lie. Well, we're back. Episode 8. How was y'all's weekend? Even though I think I hung out with you guys all weekend, which was terrible.
Yeah, spent way too much time together.
You were with us all weekend. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, hunting this weekend was adventurous, to say the least.
Not good.
No, I mean, what we killed one bird and acquired 2 bands.
We killed one with a gun. I killed one with my hands.
Yeah.
That one doesn't really count, though. It had the bird flu.
Yeah,
I just put
allegedly.
him out of his misery.
I don't know. He looked pretty lively whenever you went to kill him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing beat the living shit out of me.
The 3 decoys that he bounced off of floating down, though.
Poor guy. He was going through it.
It's, it really sucks to see, but looks like we're starting to have a bad case of the bird flu hit us, in the honkers at least.
Yeah, it's a lot different. You see that shit on Facebook, and it's just kind of like, yeah, it happens. And then when one of your riverbank spots are just fucking stacked up with dead geese, it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Now it's
I've seen it. I've seen it up north on snow geese a lot, but this is the first year I've really seen it hit the honkers hard personally, and it don't look good.
No, there was 8 or 10 laying just on the sandbar, and then we watched another 4 or 5 float down the river.
Easy. And then today I was driving around the lake and I seen a good handful of birds dead or just bobbing their head. They could tell they had that bird flu.
Yeah. That shit's hard on them.
It's no good. Hopefully that gets figured out. I mean, nature's going to run its course on that. Nothing we can do about it really that I can know of. So this week we're going to talk about whatever pops up. We don't have any topics. We got one, I guess. Pookie picked one. We're going to talk a little bit of stories and then just kind of bullshit. I mean, we're kind of saving some good topics here as we come along. We got some pretty juicy ones coming up, but this week's going to be kind of laid back as we come into the holidays here and really get our goose season going again. Nobody hunted last week. Nothing was really open. So we'll just kind of run through some stories here and Pookie can lead story time.
Why's it always got to be me that leads story time?
One time you have to lead something.
Because that's the only time you talk is story time.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I wish we were live streaming this or video recording it because Pookie shows stories with his coloring book and it's pretty fun.
We should do one. I mean, it'd have to be like a 2-hour thing because obviously not everybody gets on the internet at the same time. But it'd be cool to do like a Q&A live.
That would be fun.
This would be a good topic to do a Q&A too as well.
Yeah.
With the permission stories and whatnot too. I'm sure we would hear some pretty funny ones.
Robots are taking over Pookie's house.
Oh no, not the internet.
No, you're good now. You had a robotic moment.
You're back.
No, I think we're getting close to maybe doing some live streaming ones or at least posting videos of the podcast. We're lacking one camera here to get the quality up a little bit on one person's camera. I mean, I'm not going to point fingers or anything, but I do believe it's one of us.
Yeah, don't. Why would you do that?
Everybody that knows me knows that I have a camera, so.
Right.
And I think, didn't you just buy one, Tyler? I'm pretty sure you just got one. The quality looks a lot better tonight for some reason.
I do believe I acquired one recently. I'll confirm. Yeah, no, I'll go ahead and confirm that. Yeah, acquired one.
That leaves one motherfucker.
He's kind of a weird individual, though.
Oh, he's being a robot again.
Yeah, no, he's glitching all over the place here.
Oh, boy. I think he's got the bird flu.
If you see my head start bobbing and I'm doing circles over here, send help.
We'll send Kade over to wring your neck.
Mhm.
No, he's not banded.
Yeah, I'm not banded, so Kade wants nothing to do with me.
Nobody is branded.
That is fair.
So you going to
Honestly,
lead
though-
story time or what?
Honestly, though, before you get started, what are the odds of that the one goose that floats down our side of the bank floats right in the decoys, and I'm like, I can't not check it. Pick it up, sure as shit, banded. Sure as shit, whacks me 15 times right in the forehead with its wings.
Yeah, no, that was... I didn't really believe you, but the excitement you had right away, I was like, yeah, it's definitely banded.
And then just to find another one walking up.
Yeah, where was that one from, by the way?
Canada.
The last one we checked on the way back to the truck was freaking stainless band from Canada.
Can't make that up.
You really can't?
I really want to know how many more down there are banded that have floated down since then.
I would bet there's definitely a handful on that river dead right now that are banded.
Yeah. I might run down there tomorrow after work and check it out. See if there's any new ones.
Anybody listening? He said might. That definitely means he won't.
Oh, bullshit. Oh, I love that it's just a nonstop roast session in our group. It's my favorite.
Really, it really has to be.
Nobody's ever safe.
No. I think that's what keeps it interesting.
Well, yeah. All right, Pookie, story time. Let's go.
All right, let's roll into it. Permission stories and strategies, our lone topic for the week. I'm actually not mad about leading this one because I get to ask you guys the questions. You guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have, Tyler especially.
I thought we were telling stories, not asking questions.
No.
Yeah, no, there should be no questions asked here. You're
No,
not
I'm
allowed to ask a
definitely-
question. It's all statements, bud.
This is my topic. I decide how it goes.
Wow.
No, especially with Tyler,
Ouch.
has hunted many different states, like we've alluded to over the last couple episodes and whatnot. I would love to hear what is the hardest state that you've hunted in to acquire permission on private fields.
The hardest? I mean, nowadays I would say North Dakota. But you go back pre-COVID, I would say North Dakota was one of the easiest to get access and permission. Before COVID, I would say probably Kansas was probably the hardest one to get permission for private ground. There's just a lot of guides, outfitters down there. But there's a lot of bigger farmers. Like down there, it's a lot of cattle farmers, so they own a shitload of ground for pasture, and it's really hard to find the owner itself and get permission from them.
The weird thing about North Dakota, too, is like, I've talked to, I think, 5 or 6 different people now, and they're like, oh, well, when we went, it wasn't that hard to get it. It's like, when did you go? Oh, beginning of October. I'm like, well, that explains it.
There ain't nobody up there yet. I mean,
Yeah.
for the guides wise, there's just not the outfitters there.
Right.
Well, it really differed from one side of the state to the other. Like when we were out there, like it was incredibly hard. And then as we moved, I would say probably further away from the guides and whatnot, we were able to get back on birds and acquire at least a handful of permissions.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. I mean, it still wasn't easy, but I mean the success rate went up by a substantial amount compared to the other part of the state.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about any funny encounters with farmers or landowners you guys have had?
Spit it out, kid.
I haven't really had any funny ones. I mean, I've had some very stern no's. I've had some very stern get the fuck off my doorsteps. Nothing too crazy though. I never had a gun pointed at me or anything crazy like that. Some of the shit that you hear, but yeah, I've had my fair share of hell no's and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the hell no's make it interesting, but honestly, the ones that are just jacked that you ask them and excited about it really make up for the no's that you get told to get off their property. They don't let anybody hunt no more because Joe Blow rutted up his field 20 years ago and destroyed it.
The one that sticks out to me was in North Dakota when we had flagged down a farmer because we were trying to locate contact information for a different farmer. And it was almost like he got offended that we didn't want to hunt his fields and we're asking him for contact information for another guy. We're like, no, like we would love to hunt your field as well too. And Brockmeyer and Tyler got roped into this 2.5 hour long tour guide of this guy's property. Like, yeah, this is where people have hunted in the past. This is where they've had success. Like, do whatever you want, kill them all.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the nicest landowners I've ever came across for just, I mean, literally telling us everything about everybody's hunt they've ever had there. And also told us his entire life story that afternoon while we were sitting there talking to him about where we were going to hunt. And he was showing us how to access the field the easiest. And it was easily a 2-hour event just sitting there and listening to that old boy tell his stories. I mean, he had lots of stories.
Should have got his number and brought him on the pod, bud. He'd have had a
We
hit.
do have his number.
Call him up. Get him on.
Yeah. This would be probably a 3 to 6 hour episode if we got him on here. Guy was awesome, but I don't know if we could contain him for that short of an episode.
Yeah, and kind of the same thing, like you were saying, Austin. Some of our, which we have never hunted it. I have before, but we have, as a group, haven't hunted it. But a guy with a shitload of land around here and some good access to the river. One of the farmers that I talked to a couple years ago, they were neighbors, and he's like, "Hey, tell him to go hunt my shit. He can hunt whatever he wants." And it's like, just that kind of cool word of mouth is hard to find, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked about it in the past too about when, like, on the strategy side of it, be willing to like I've gone out and like helped farmers, and it, like, even if they say no, but then they still want to chat with you, that generally leaves the option open that, hey, you might be able to hunt this if you stop by throughout the year and offer up a helping hand with whatever around the farm.
Right.
I mean, you might be able to get permission then.
Yeah, for sure. That goes a long ways. Like, persistence is huge when you're trying to secure a no answer, especially like you said, if they sit there and talk to you for another half hour, you can get it at some point.
Yeah. Might not be right away, but
yeah,
within a couple years, you can probably get it. And I've been told on land before, and then, every year going by and asking or talking to them, and then a couple years later, you get permission for it.
Yeah, and they give you sole permission. Like, you're the only guy that has it.
That's the best.
They're loyal. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a lot of old boys out here that are running like solo single man operations with their farm too. So like, you stay there and chat with them, help them out, do whatever. Like, they remember that stuff, and they're usually, like, in my experience, they've been really good about giving permission after that.
For sure.
As far as strategies, like you were mentioning, Tyler, you were talking about like standing there and talking to people. Have you ever even thought about what works out better, talking to people in person, talking to people over the phone? Have you ever like really realized or even thought about your rate of getting permission in either of those two categories?
Honestly, I've always been a like in-person type person to go talk to them. But anymore, I've had almost as much success just calling them. If I have their number, or if I acquire their number off of, Google. It's really 50-50 nowadays, because not as many people nowadays care about the personal experience of meeting someone face to face to give them permission. I mean, if they're going to let people hunt it, they're going to let anybody hunt it half the time nowadays. But if they're, I'd say it does go a longer ways in the long run, meeting them in person and talking to them. But I think it's really even nowadays for getting permission, whether you're in person or not. I think you have a better chance at long term, like keeping the permission, or being told no, and then maybe getting it later down the road if you go and talk to them in person.
Oddly enough, dude, like, if you can't find a phone number, or, I mean, it's hard with Onyx not to find an address, but sometimes you knock on the door, people don't answer, they're not home or whatever. Dude, if you can find someone that's a relative on Facebook, you just shoot them a message, 9 times out of 10, they're going to send you the phone number that you need. It's freaking crazy. Like, it's really not that hard to get in contact with people.
No, I've done that route before too, and gotten access or gotten told no.
Yeah, same.
You, you get excited because I message you back and give you the contact you need, and then they're like, "No, you're not hunting my ground." Oh, okay, my bad. So I won't call again.
Yeah, that happened to me last year on that pond behind Austin's house. Got all excited, called the guy. He's like, no, I like watching them. I'm like, all right, well, can I at least come down and take some pictures? And he's like, oh, hell yeah. Perfect.
I just want to take some pictures.
That's the worst thing. No decoys, no nothing. Just land on the bank of the pond, and these geese are just like 10 feet in front of you. It's like, at 10 feet, we all know that I'd miss, but
yeah, you don't stand a chance.
I'd just stand up and booga, 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 shoot them on the way out.
I have definitely called a couple farmers, and like you could tell that they were busy while I was on the phone with them. They're like, "Well, why don't you just stop out here and talk to me real quick?" And it's like, "Yeah, gladly. I would so much rather, me personally, I would so much rather talk to somebody in person, anyways." But then you end up following them around their farm, doing whatever for the next half hour to an hour, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it. It's kind of fascinating to me, kind of cool to see all their setups, and then you end up hearing stories from them about how their farm came to, whether it was been generational farm, so on and so forth. And like, you never know. I mean, just like you guys were saying, like, you get information about neighbors that could possibly let you hunt, and then just continued success with permission, I feel like, when you end up talking to people on the phone.
Yeah, and I try to make a point to make sure I have plenty of time to where I don't have to hurry up and try and rush out of there if I'm going to talk to a landowner about hunting his ground, because you never know how long you're going to be stuck there talking to that guy, which sometimes it's the most enjoyable thing you've done all day, is sitting there talking to them and hearing their life stories and all about their farm history and everything else.
Yeah, it's always cool shit, but like you said, you gotta plan that out right and not get stuck out there till freaking 7 o'clock at night sometimes.
Every time I've tried to like go there quick and I need to go scout somewhere else, but I'm going to talk to this landowner, it's always somebody that wants to sit there and talk for 30, 40 minutes at least on the short side.
And then it's dark and you're like, well, shit, but at least we got the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, on me personally, on days that I'm trying to acquire permission, I just don't even plan on scouting that days. I solely plan on going and talking to landowners and whatnot too, because along with the farmers, I'm a talker. So like, it's nothing for me to continue a conversation like well past they're probably like, all right, dude, like I already gave you permission. Like, you can leave. I'm just interested in always doing that.
Yeah, but even when you plan on scouting, you don't go scouting. So what does that matter?
That's true. I try not to. Try to do the best I can at getting out of all work that involves helping you.
No, I get it.
Andy says that he's a talker, but this is the most talkative episode he's had our podcast.
Yeah, I think he's beaten his like words count by a lot right now.
It's hard to get words in with you guys.
Oh, bullshit.
Get out of here with that guy.
You guys talk a lot. It is what it is. Don't be mad about it. Just because I called you out doesn't make it any less true.
Wow. Pookie's choosing violence tonight.
No.
Yeah, no, he's attacking.
No.
He's no longer on the defense. He's on the attack side.
Oh my gosh. Relax. Now you guys are being dramatic.
He must have listened to the Acorn Cow podcast for like 2 days straight.
He did.
Got
Absolutely.
up again.
Got my courage really built up.
Speaking of that, we'll touch on that real quick. We did do a podcast. We recorded it a few weeks ago, and it just got released. What was it, this past week?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We did a podcast with Living Legend Outdoors. Pookie can tell everybody a little bit about that since he kind of lined up the whole gig.
Yeah, so the guys that are involved with Living Legends Outdoors, I've known all of them personally, grew up with almost all of them, all the way through grade school and such. Really good group of guys that they primarily only do deer and turkey hunting, but they wanted to do a collaboration with us one night. Just so happened that Tyler had to go back to work, so he was the only one they're not in person, we were still able to get them on the podcast just back from Michigan. But Kade and I went over there, had a couple beers with those guys. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that the podcast went just over 2 hours long. So
Yeah, it was 2
yeah.
hours and 3 minutes, I think. It took a while to get through it, but it was a good one. I like it.
It was a lot of fun, and there is no shortage of shit talking in that podcast. Like, it is constant for those 2 hours. Just, I mean, what you would imagine a group of waterfowl hunters going back and forth with a group of guys that have never done any of it before. So I thought that they had a lot of really good questions for us. It was really informative to their community that might not necessarily do a whole bunch of what we talk about a week in and week out.
Yeah, for sure. We definitely need to do another one that Tyler is in person. You could tell that Tyler wanted to talk shit, but he couldn't read the room because he wasn't there.
Yeah, it really sucked on that part.
And I feel like there's a lot more that we can touch on between the two groups too. I mean, we touched on quite a bit, but there's a lot that, like, after listening to it again, there's a lot of questions that I have that didn't dawn on me at that point in time.
I thought about that, and I kind of wish we would have reached out to him a little sooner. But I was like, man, being this week, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about on the agenda. We should have reached out and seen what they were doing Sunday night or Monday night, which we're recording this on a Monday night, unlike normal. I guess normally lately we're just all over the place. But
we don't have a normal day anymore.
No, that's out the window. I think we were all a little too tired last night to attempt it. I know I was.
I would agree.
But
I was sleep and a shortage of shooting birds this week, and I think took it out of us.
Yeah, that was terrible. Let's quit talking about that. But no, I wish we would have got out with them and seen if they wanted to record. We could have went to them and just brought our stuff and hooked their mixer into the computer and recorded it all. But it would be fun while I'm home, at least. I'd like to go over there and meet them in person and bullshit one night.
Oh, I'd imagine we'd have to get a DD to come home, but if we drank some beers with those boys, the amount of shit that would get talked would be insane.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Ellie can go and she can be the DD.
Yeah, no, we had alluded to hopefully getting those guys out on a goose hunt with us still this winter too. So if we're able to get that opportunity, I think that would be a good thing to do, and then a good thing to continue our collaboration with those guys and get them on. And I mean, that we'd have to do a gentleman's hunt with those guys, and if they miss a shot, they're gonna hear it.
Oh, as much shit as they were talking, absolutely, they would never hear the end of that.
Yeah, if they actually do decide to come, which they said they would after January 10th when deer season's done. If they actually do, I'll dedicate my time to be the video guy, and then there's no, I didn't miss that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to keep a juicy field lined up for when they want to go, just so we can know we can land geese and just watch them miss.
I'd miss them too if they were landed, just to be fair.
Unless they land at 60, you should be good then.
Yeah, then I'm money.
Yeah. Golden birds.
In my defense, I did shoot one at 10 feet off my gun barrel this weekend. I was proud of myself.
Yeah, no,
you
poor
were
Daniel.
Pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, poor Daniel.
The guy just wanted to kill his first confirmed goose kill, and he whiffed on his first. Did he shoot twice?
He shot twice, and then I was like, all right, this thing is not leaving.
Yeah. I still can't believe he missed that. I mean, it was literally 10 yards on the water.
Yeah. In his defense, he said he was tucked down, had his head tucked. He didn't even see it land. He straight up said, he's like, when you said shoot him, I was just looking in the decoys and I couldn't pick out where he was. And I'm like, dude, he was right in front of you.
It happens. We'll get him one.
Look too good.
Yeah, that one floating away looked really good too. I cut deep.
Yeah.
$50 just floating down the river.
It had the bird flu. It's fine.
The what?
It had the bird flu. It's fine.
No, we needed that one because it matches half the other geese out there.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I mean, back to this weekend of hunting. Sunday was a lot of ice we broke.
Sunday was an absolute shit show.
Speaking of that, I need to go get that Milwaukee battery out of the boat or out of my truck and charge that for tomorrow.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, once we're done here, try to remind me before we get off of here, but I'll make sure I get that done so we can cut some willows.
Hey, don't forget to go get your Milwaukee battery and charge it.
God. Put your coloring pencils down and listen to what I'm saying here.
Dude, but I finally learned how to color inside the lines.
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Yeah, prove it.
I do have an extra Milwaukee charger I can give you if you want one for the boat.
I've got like 7 of them. I do need to fill up the generator tomorrow too.
Battery. What the hell?
No, I know. I got some charged. They're just in my truck.
It's a good spot.
In my personal truck that's at the Chevy dealership right now.
Oh, that's tough. I have like 3 of them in here if you need a couple for the week.
I've got a couple. I think I took batteries out of it too. I think I got one on my 1/2-inch impact that's in the shop, and I've got a couple other ones. I don't have any excuses for why we didn't have a charged battery. I'm just saying I didn't have a charged battery on Sunday.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to say it for you.
Yeah, no, I seen the look in your eyes, and I'm like, I'm getting ready to get fucked here.
Plenty of mistakes were made on Sunday.
Yeah, I definitely thought we were going to be stranded for a little bit. That was whenever that ice broke, well, it didn't even break. It just settled on the sandbar, and we were on top of it, and we could not move. I was like, are we going to walk back to the boat ramp, or what are we going to do now?
Yeah, because there was no shot there's anybody that, for one, would have the time on a Sunday, or for 2, had a boat that would make it to us.
That was the first thing that went through my mind was like, who has a boat that can get here? Like, I don't even want my little boat coming out here in this. And that's pretty much about the biggest boat that anybody that we know has.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and we were the only ones dumb enough to try it.
Yeah. I mean, we made it to a spot. We did not make it to the final destination that we had chosen.
No, neither one of them. We picked 2 holes and we didn't make it to either of them.
We made it halfway to the second one.
We did. We made it halfway to the first one too.
Yeah. I think we maybe could have made it there if I knew for sure where that channel was. But I mean, the ice was breaking. It couldn't go down far enough to break. I mean, it was only like, what, 8 inches deep right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of this week will really change stuff up with these abnormally warm temperatures that we're getting for Christmas time. So it'll be interesting to see what the birds do and how much they spread out with more open water coming to us.
I'm really excited for tomorrow because, I mean, the ice thawed a lot today. You could see all the skim water on top of the ice today, and you could just see it was like looking rotten. So with it being, I think 50 something tomorrow again, I can't remember. It's 45 or 50.
I think so. Somewhere around there.
But when temperatures are that high and you have sunshine, which we didn't have sunshine today, and we still got quite a bit of ice melting, I believe, today, it's going to go fast. I wish we had more wind all week to really rip it open, but we'll just take what we get.
Hopefully that sun shines.
Shines bright like a diamond.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not ready for the work that we're going to have to put in to break more ice tomorrow with just 2 guys.
Yeah, no, I never heard back from the other guy I invited, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be just me and you, since Kade thinks he has to go to work or something.
Somebody's got to do it. We know you're not going to.
No, absolutely not.
To be honest, though, I mean, we haven't had a lot of hunts this year that were just me and you. I mean, we usually picked up a third guy, like comparing it to the year before where we did like 19 or 17 hunts, just me and you. Like, we were nowhere close to that this year.
Did we even have a hunt just me and you this year yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know, between the couple hunts that we brought my cousin on and then Neuendorf here and there on random days, I really don't think that it was just me and you.
Yeah, I think we hunted
one or maybe 2. I know there was for sure one day. I can't put a finger on exactly what date it was and what time, but
well, you should be able to if you're gonna spit that out.
I know for sure there was one day that you guys went out by yourself.
Maybe I can't remember it, but I'm not saying it's not true. Just saying I don't believe you.
If I remember right, it was exactly like every other time that you and Austin go out and you shot like shit. Because I remember calling you and giving you a hard time about it, and you were still pissed.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Yeah, who is this guy? No, because I'm pretty sure we had Zach with us that day that you're even talking about.
Oh, there was more than one day you shot like shit. Come on.
No,
all I
like,
remember,
there was like 3 or 4 days, like a stretch in a row that I shot like trash.
you did have like just one like really bad week this year.
It was awful.
We all have it. It happens.
Not Austin. He's perfect.
No, I wish. Oof, I wish.
He just sucks all the time.
Mm-hmm. Damn straight. Don't you guys worry. I'll be there.
Nobody's worried about you being at the sucking party. Don't worry.
Ooh.
Sick. All right. I didn't even say anything mean to you. I even talked about you getting the boat stuck, you being super old. Like I haven't brought anything out, and then here you are.
Somebody's got to start it. I can't be me.
I thought this week was going to be different. Like you guys were kind of laying off me there for a while.
No, it's not going to be different. I can promise you.
Never.
It's the same every week. Mm-hmm. Got to give the people what they want.
I'm just counting how many weeks that you say my name in a different variation for the start of the podcast. So
it's all the time, bud.
Mm-hmm. At least
what did I even say today? I don't even know how I started it today with what I said to your name.
You added the F word in front of it. Ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, no, that's.
What if I told you that my grandma listens to this? How would that make you feel?
She'd probably be jacked about that.
She's heard your mouth.
Whoa.
She'd probably think that you're a badass because you got fucking Austin here.
I can assure you guys that if Linda listened to this, she would not be impressed with us.
Better block it from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mess up. I wore our sweatshirt to my family Christmas this weekend. Got a ton of questions about it, but I'm like, I don't know if you guys are going to like what we have to say on here.
It's fine.
It'll buff.
So we never did make our plans for tomorrow yet, Austin. What time do you want me to pick you up for our date?
5?
I'd say at the latest 2:00.
PM? Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, AM for sure.
No.
Negative. That is
if you think that I'm getting up that early to do this, you're wrong. You just hunt by yourself.
Kade can hunt by himself because I'm not going out at 2 a.m. either.
I'm not either tomorrow.
No,
I think if you pick me up at 5, that'll give us plenty of time to make our way to at least a couple of the spots that we talked about earlier today, get a hole broke open, get stuff brushed in, and go from there.
Yeah, because, what time did the geese really start flying somewhat decent yesterday?
About 8 o'clock.
Was it 8?
Yeah.
It was like 8 or 8:30.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. They were flying before we got stuck on that piece of ice.
Mm-hmm.
The first one.
And I think we left the ramp at 6:30, and it took us, I bet you, every bit of 45 minutes to get down to where we got stuck at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
about 8. It shouldn't take us long to get to where we got to. That should be mostly open or pretty thin ice.
No, I'm thinking probably 10, 15 minutes to get to where we had to turn around yesterday, but then we probably have another half hour, 40 minutes to get to where we were talking about today. And then, at least we'll be in wadable water, so clearing the hole might be a little easier, hopefully.
It'd be a lot easier if we can get out of the boat and walk. Once I go around a couple times in the boat and break the edge, we're golden.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no hopefully to it. It's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, well, Don't forget we have to consider him getting stuck in the ice again.
Happens one time at band camp.
I don't know what that was, but that was not a mic drop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm done with your shit tonight.
No, you're not.
But I think as long as we are set up at least somewhere around 8 o'clock, ready to go, I mean, shoot our 6, don't burn it down quite yet, get the heck out of there.
Dude, we could never burn it down, just 2 of us. Unless we're
No.
shooting into groups of like 50,
Right.
and we'd have to kill 1 out of every group of 50 to burn it down.
It's been done before. I mean, we have definitely shot into big groups and done stuff like that, but
Usually, the only
hopefully
time we shoot in big groups of geese, though, is when we have a big group of guys, like
Right,
4,
right.
5 plus.
No,
You
I'm
can actually
hoping
rain like 8 or 10 of them out, and
Yeah, that's really cool.
not be
I like
over.
doing that.
I would say hopefully a group of 6 comes in the morning and we kill all 6, but I think Pookie would probably kill maybe 1, and that'd be about all he got.
Yeah, you're probably right. But if
He'd
that
like
did
some.
happen, that would be super sweet. I hope
He'd-
we kill like 3 out of the 6 we kill tomorrow. I hope are banded, and we just send all the pictures to Kade while he's push the dirt, scoop the dirt.
I'm not going. You guys are not going to shoot a band. Just get that out of your head.
That's fair.
Yeah, he's probably right.
You're not even going to see a band unless I'm there.
Yeah, but, if we do kill him tomorrow and we do send pictures to Kade, you know who's not going Wednesday, and also who will be probably going Wednesday?
What?
Austin's not going to go Wednesday.
Mhm.
Why?
I get off at 5 o'clock in the morning and have to be back at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, that's not happening. There's no way.
What's the problem?
Yeah, sleep.
Sleep in the
Who the
boat.
fuck needs sleep?
Me. I need sleep.
Sleep
can
in
s-
the boat.
like-
You did a plenty fine job yesterday. Just
I
take a nap.
did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you were sawing some serious logs in that boat.
Yeah, absolutely. My favorite thing to do in there when we're not shooting stuff.
I don't even know why we brought a chainsaw. This guy could have cut all the willows down himself.
I should have. I mean, we really didn't bring the chainsaw. We got to use it for 10 minutes.
It was
Just-
continuous 10 minutes was the problem.
Just
yeah, no,
long enough
it was ripping
us
for
to get
10 minutes.
unstuck.
But you know what? We got out. I don't know if we had got out if we didn't cut that hole in front of the boat and along the side of it.
The side was the biggest one, I think. If we wouldn't have cut
Mhm.
that, that boat would still be sitting there.
Yeah.
We'll pick you up in the spring.
Yeah.
Stick the spud poles in and we'll come back later.
Mhm.
Call the Corps. Hey, can you guys drop the lake real quick?
Oh, no,
I'm kidding.
don't worry. They'll do that on their own.
That is true. You'd have to call them and tell them that you want it raised.
Yeah, I don't really know what dropping the lake would have done for us. I think that would have made it worse.
Well, at least your boat would have been there.
Yeah, it wouldn't leave the trap.
Fall.
Something like that.
Or, in March when everything's above the willows.
Hope that doesn't happen this year.
So did you agree to pick me up at 5 or
We can do 5. I mean, that'll work.
What
It's
do you
either 5 or 4:30. 4:30 or 5, one of the two that I pick you up. I mean, it's going to take us 20 minutes to get to the boat ramp.
all right, 4:30 it is.
Just said either one. I don't care which one. Don't act all butthurt and upset right now.
Yeah, no,
4:30 his
4:30.
time is still 5 o'clock anyway, so.
Didn't I beat
Whose
you
time?
to the boat ramp by like an hour on Sunday?
Yeah, but I was on my freaking deathbed.
Oh,
Doesn't count.
Yeah, there's no excuses allowed in this.
yeah.
Yeah, I was late.
Yeah,
My
you want
bad.
to talk about it? Be about it.
I'm pretty sure that was the first day that I've been like 5 or 10 minutes late, but that was the first day that I was an hour late.
You've been married to a Levitt for too long. You run on their time now.
Shit. I am cooked.
Now, speaking of 11, we do have some new hoodies coming here soon. Hopefully, he did respond to my email today and said, "Oh, so does that design work?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's what that meant when I said let's order this X amount of hoodies." So
Yes, please.
hopefully they'll be done. Probably not till after New Year's now, because it's Christmas, and I'm sure he's not working Thursday or Friday, and then New Year's, he ain't working New Year's. Ain't no way.
No,
No.
we will all be in rough shape. New
Yeah.
Year's Day. That's going to be tough.
Not I. I got to work at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh.
Yeah. Be on my best behavior.
Oh, so we got a DD.
Yep. I'll be here. Take you guys home. Do
Can you
whatever.
imagine how pissed he'd be if we called him at 2:30 in the morning? Hey, we need a ride.
I just stay up, like drop you guys off, come back, drink my morning coffee, get ready for work at that point.
Yeah, but I'll say I think he'd be down to do it if he knew we were not capable of driving. No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would much rather you guys call me than try to do some hero shit, getting yourself home and something happen.
Well, you don't got to worry about Kade driving home. He just walks home in the middle of winter, anyways.
I am known for that. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
But
lie.
I don't think it's going to be cold enough on New Year's for him to like really attempt that. I think he needs it to be negative 15 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think the wind chill that night was like 30 some below zero.
yeah.
Yeah, it was way too cold to be walking home.
I think that was like the coldest day of the year last year when you did that.
Yeah.
Because it was below zero wind chills when the sunshine was out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was pretty cold goose hunting that day. That was a rough one.
You know what's bad when we're like taking shifts with our 10-man group for Goose Wars, taking shifts back and forth to the truck because it's so fucking cold out.
Not even that. We were taking shifts on who was going to call because everybody was too cold to
Right.
call. It was fun, but it would have been a lot more fun if it wasn't below zero.
If it would have even been zero, it's a different game. But that was brutal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, the geese didn't fly until what, the last hour of the day? Like, we didn't see anything in the morning, afternoon, until I think 3 o'clock at the earliest.
Yep, 3 o'clock. And the 3 o'clock groups were more friendly than the half hour before shooting time groups. Those groups were assholes.
I hate late season geese. Izzy gets like that so much.
When you start to mess with them city birds, especially on the last weekend of the season, they've been called that so much. Unless they truly want to be in that field, it's hard.
Yeah, especially when you got the guys chasing them all year that have bands on them,
Mm-hmm.
trying to kill all them local city bands. Well, what do we got coming up this week? Anything? Oh, I guess Christmas, huh? You guys got all your
that's
Christmas stuff to do.
Yeah.
I always forget that Christmas is coming up.
I don't know. Kate, do you have to do any traveling for Christmas?
We're going the weekend of, I guess it's the weekend after New Year's. We're going to go out to Lincoln and see my sister.
Nice. No traveling for us this year. I got to work the whole time. So we're staying in Iowa, and we did Thanksgiving and everything with her family. So we try to usually trade off. So that's what we got going in the little household this year.
What do you got, Tyler?
Me and Ellie are going to go goose hunting.
We're taking the boat.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I'm not going to go back home this year. Just stay home, and I got a bunch of stuff going on at home here with trying to sell this place. We definitely had to sign a bunch of documents today, get that ball rolling. Hopefully get this house sold this next couple months.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
What's coming after that?
Hmm?
What's coming after you sell it? Where are you going?
I'm staying local, hopefully. Seen a couple pieces of property today. I liked a couple of them. One is probably going to be well out of the price range, but it was pretty badass. Found another one that is, I think, in the price range. I'll know more once I kind of get pricing together here this week on what size building I want to put up and what I'm going to put into that. But we'll know more soon on that. I mean, it's not a bad location, not too far from where I'm at now. I definitely look forward to hopefully this summer getting the building put up and having a heated shop to thaw the boat out in instead of relying on Mother Nature to thaw the boat, which takes sometimes all winter. But no, a lot of big things coming. Hopefully things work out.
Just means more work for you.
No, I mean, nothing I ever do makes life easier for myself. It's always makes my life harder.
But it makes money.
Yeah.
It makes memories.
I have short-term memory, so I forget all of them anyways. Doesn't matter about that.
I forgot you're a goldfish.
That's just
All
me.
right. All right.
Mhm. That was a good
There
one.
it is.
I'm not that much older than you guys. Come on.
I don't know. I don't receive any AARP stuff in the mail yet, so
I don't either. I just
It's
get
coming.
I get phone calls about it. I'm getting a
Early
lot of
stages.
spam calls lately about insurance and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, not that old yet. Let's back it off a little bit.
just whenever it gets that time, you can make one of us your medical power of attorney, and we'll make sure that you go to a good home.
Absolutely not. I will go find a homeless person on the side of the road and choose him before I choose either one of you two.
Good call. Good call.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely not. Well, do either one of you got anything else to add to this wonderful podcast we've had this week of just bullshitting our way through it?
Not really. No.
I
Gotta
think
something.
really the only thing that I wanted to say was just everybody that listens to us that's traveling for the holidays, safe travels. Hope you guys get to spend that time with your family and have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you.
What he said.
I have my
Yeah,
moments.
no, that's one of the nicest things I've ever heard you say. Like, and you said it to a bunch of random ass people that you don't even know.
Yeah. Coincidentally, I like all of them better than I like you.
No, that makes sense. No, checks out.
Wow.
This guy is bringing his guns out tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Close us down.
You know what? No, we're gonna carry this on for another fucking hour of
All right.
just sitting here staring at each other.
I'm gonna go eat dinner, so
You know-
you guys have fun with
Wait,
that.
what's for dinner?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay,
I didn't tell
my
you.
question.
I was just fucking asking.
It's on your face.
Nobody asked for your opinion here, Austin. I don't know why you're yelling at us. Anyways, Austin's kicked off the podcast. Please subscribe on your preferred podcast destination to keep up with our latest episodes. As always, we're on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music, Podbean, and iHeartRadio. If you don't see us where you'd like to listen to us, that words are tough today. Just reach out. We'll get to you, and we'll figure something out. Don't forget to follow our social media accounts. Duckfellas Podcast on Facebook and at Duckfellas_podcast on Instagram. Hope you have a happy holidays, and we look forward to maybe bringing you an episode next week. I think that's the plan. Anyways, good luck hunting this week. Merry Christmas.